So this is our second game of the 24-hour period. Madam George in white take on ScandieAndy in yellow. And astute observers will notice that means it's exactly the same four teams on game of the 24-hour period as it was last week. Who says we're better than match of the day? But it's a corner. Again, some vague similarities with the last fixture, and you've got one team who's chasing the league leaders and one who's very definitely not. Madam George are kind of the chasers, although they have been relatively poor recently. Andy Carroll. Odd and wingy for ScandieAndy. Tackled by Berami. Did well there, Berami. He gives it to Aguero. Good run from Aguero. Look at that. Aguero had a very good game last week as well. Can't remember if he scored or not, but really looked dangerous all the time. And he started brightly here. Here's Lingard, one of the top providers of assists in the league. Oh, that's gone out though. Caballero goal kick. That's going to drop to Shaw. Shaw to Ali. Ali finds Rodriguez. To Lingard. Inside to Ali. To Debussy, wide on the right. Oh, Debussy beats man. It's dropping to Aguero. Caballero saved that brilliantly. Out by Delaney. Carroll picks it up. Lousy first touch, and it's out for a throw-in. Debussy takes the throw-in for Madam George. Oh, was that a foul? No. ScandieAndy clears that. Good ball up to Andy Carroll. Better touch this time. Who's he going to find? He's found Brady. Did well there. Brady, the left winger, beats his man. Ball in. Out by Senderos. Just hoofed it. Senderos replaces Skirtle last game after he got sent off and has retained his place. Schwarzer holds that. Schwarzer kicks it downfield. Shaw with a throw-in from Madam George. Rodriguez. Out by Brady. Drops to Ali. Tackled by Paul Pogba. Pogba to Odemwingie. Andy Carroll to chase that. You don't really give much for his chances, but Lescott isn't the fastest these days either. And that's out for a throw-in. Pocket-only corner for ScandieAndy. Out by Senderos. Rodriguez won the ball against Milner. Milner chases back. Aguero has it now, though. Runners ahead of him. What can he do? He brings it forward still. Moves in field. Rodriguez. He's still going. He's tackled by Pogba. It's dropped to Lingard. Oh! Lingard sidestepped a couple of men quite nicely, but the shot was tame. And straight at Caballero in the end. Plays it downfield. Debussy thrown for Madam George. Here's Ali. Debussy. Rodriguez. Aguero shoots first time, just wide of the post. Caballero with the goal kick. Balls with Odemwingie for ScandieAndy now. Carroll. Out to Robbie Brady. Finds Carroll. Oh, great ball to Odemwingie. Keeper parried that. That's going to come to Sanya. Sanya does well, but Berami gets the tackle in. That's the second crunching tackle this game, I think. Nice couple of moments from Berami. Shaw. Gerardo corner for Madam George. Senderos! Over the bar. Did it flick the net? Flick the crossbar? It might have done. Sanya thrown for ScandieAndy. Carroll. Brady! Oh! Loops a header and it's in! Robbie Brady. Andy Carroll assist. Robbie Brady has scored. That's his second goal of the season for ScandieAndy. They don't get an awful lot of them, to be honest, but the left winger has put one in for them. And that's how it is at half-time. ScandieAndy go in a goal up. Odemwingie to Sigurdsson in the second half. Sanya. Carroll nods it on, but Senderos has it now. Senderos to Schwarzer. So Debussy's managed to get himself booked, Madam George. This is a Sanya free kick. He looks for Carroll, but Lescott steps up and heads it away. Aguero. Tackled by Pogba. Here's Pocagnoli. Looks for Carroll. Out by Senderos. So they're looking for Carroll, but someone is just standing, coming forward all the time and winning the ball before he even is there to challenge it. Here's Gerardo. Oh, Lingard was runner. Pocagnoli did well with a header. Debussy. Ali. Lingard. Nice ball to Aguero. Rodriguez! Caballero saves it. Drops to Debussy. He lets it go for the throw. He'd rather take the throw in. Sigurdsson corner for ScandieAndy. Out by Ali. Rodriguez versus Milner. Milner's there first. Sigurdsson. Pogba. Shoots! Schwarzer. Oh! Offside against Milner. Won't count. Virami gets booked to Madam George. Aguero free kick. Feeds Shaw. Shaw to Gerardo. Shoots! Caballero did very well there. I'm not sure how Gerardo had that much space from the free kick, but hey. He takes the corner. Ball comes in. Out by Delaney. Drops to Rodriguez, Madam George. Gerardo. Rodriguez again. Yeah, they're overplaying it, I think. Oh, shoots first time. Caballero over the bar. Lingard corner. Caballero holds it. Plays it up. Senderos. Shaw. Finds Ali. Ali to Rodriguez. Yeah, I don't think shooting was the best option there at all. Sanya throw in for ScandieAndy. Milner. That's going through to Schwarzer. Milner's had one of his quieter games for ScandieAndy. Schwarzer finds Senderos. He gives it to Ali. Ali gives it to Lingard. Lingard to Rodriguez. Terrible ball from Rodriguez. Aguero didn't read that at all, but Ali's got it back now. Rodriguez again. Gerardo. Back to Ali. Aguero. Yeah, not much space from there really. Gerardo with a corner. Out by Sigurdsson. Drops to Rodriguez. He wanted far too long and Pogba just tackled him. There was a man waiting for the ball, but Rodriguez just delayed and delayed. ScandieAndy changing things up. And so Madam George changing things up dramatically. So the ScandieAndy substitution is Iwobi's on for Carroll. Madam George have changed shape entirely. Cisse is on and playing as a second striker, and they've thrown Ali forwards as well. Oh, and Cisse's got one back. Cisse has scored the equaliser. They literally made the change 2 minutes ago. They've gone to two up front. Ali was playing as a central midfielder, now playing just behind the strikers, and almost instantly Scandie gets the equaliser. Sorry, Cisse gets the equaliser. And Delaney's going to need to go off now, I think, for ScandieAndy. Yeah. And the Madam George substitution, AU replaces Ali. AU will go wide, and I think it's Gerardo who moves into the middle behind the strikers. Oh, loose ball is loose. Finished. Free kick. Hit the bar, I think. Caballero, unbalanced. And they're through, and they've scored. Aguero gets the goal. And what an astonishing turnaround, all motivated by that change in approach. Aguero's 8th of the season, I think. And now they've just got 2 minutes to hold on to it. AU to Shaw. Yes, so Delaney's actually staying on for ScandieAndy, but he's not looking very happy. Might be out next game, I think. Senderos fouls, though, and he's given ScandieAndy a late chance to get an equaliser. 1 minute normal time, 3 minutes injury time. Oh! Offside. Won't count. But Sigurdsson has shown himself to be dangerous from free kicks this season, and that was a very good one. Gerardo, out by Odemwingie. AU, the MadamGeorge substitute. Gerardo. Cisse! Charge down. Gerardo finds Lingard. Lingard has now moved equal top of the assist charts with Cedric of FB after setting up that second goal. Iwobi versus Lescott, and Iwobi wins it, but it's going to go through to the goalkeeper quite comfortably. Schwarzer. So if this stays as it is, you'd have to credit MadamGeorge manager, MadamGeorge, with a tactical masterstroke. They were a goal down. He made the changes. He went very attacking, and almost instantly, bam, 2 goals. And they changed 0 points to 3 points. Sigurdsson back to Caballero. And that's time. MadamGeorge 2, ScandieAndy 1. MadamGeorge back on course again.